Yeah, sure. We're as ready as
And
ever.
we're live.
Oh,
Not really.
yep, hey, yep, oh, no.
Saturday. Fun times. We didn't forget. You knew
Yep.
we would forget, but no one watches these anyways, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, who seriously is taking the time to care that we're playing Minecraft? Like, I mean, PewDiePie already does it, but... What's up?
Inventory won't open.
I think you just broke your keyboard because you smashed it somewhere.
No, it works sometimes. But,
Change
it
the
always
keyboard.
worked. Like.
Just change it back to E.
So
it's more
E
convenient.
is drop, so. Tab.
No, Q is... Well,
No,
for you.
I are a person! Keyboard and mouse. Inventory is... Oh, inventory is tab.
Good to know that we're starting the
I like how
episode
it's one below what it usually is. How did it change? Alright.
You gonna come down and check out what I did?
Yeah, I will. Video.
Oh, there's stuff in your chest that's right next to your bed. This one here. I made you some goodies.
Cool. Alright.
Why are there two crafting tables up here? Jesus Christ.
Because I had one. I didn't know where to put it.
Oh. To come down here, there's a general use blocks, and we put all of our crafting tables in there. So, oh, good. Well, I guess, yes, this is the objective of today, is to build that. So, essentially, that's what we're going to be doing. I need to put my... Yep, there we go. How's it looking? Nice. Eventually we'll fix this iron.
Alright. What's up on the list?
Well, for today, for right now, we really need to build the house, but you really need to come check out what I do. It's basically just a big hole, you know. I mean, it's a really cool big hole, so it's up here. Obvious. Very long big hole. Then I found a cave, and then oh my god, it's like 50 million diamonds.
What
Look at this.
Jeez.
I told you. I don't know why there's so many slimes down here. Yeah, I guess. Every time I come down here, there's a new slime. I don't understand.
Hey, we could make this a bunker. Hey, we could build this out.
We could.
We could build this out today.
Well, we need to build our roof, you idiots. Been like
I know,
sitting
that, then this.
looking horrible.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, we also need to fix the roof of that one thing. And yeah, we can build this out to be a bunker. This is just, Where'd you go?
Back to the entrance.
Oh, okay. So long, I can't see your name. Bad. I am coming. As fast as I can.
I don't see you. Oh, wait, I see you.
Yeah, it's render distance. That's bad. So I get a better laptop, I'll be able to have better render distance. But, you know. Woo, okay. Good, nice. I missed it. I'm coming. So slow. I hate going up ladders. It's like...
Miscellaneous wood. Put that there. Put that there.
Here.
Logs.
How much of this done? Potato. Okay, so what are we doing? What's the main objective?
Let's start building out that top part. What are we gonna talk about
what
first?
Are we gonna... Well, I mean, we don't really have any. We have two topics which are gonna go like nowhere. So
let's just go with it, dude.
Just go with it. Oh, you know what? Something interesting happened recently, actually. Apparently, so a Texas representative is motioning to secede from America. Like, that's not even a joke.
Yeah, for those idiots out there who don't know what secede means, it means
you don't know what secede
go and split off from the United States of America. As their own...
that's not exactly the definition. Secede is like removing yourself from a group. That's what secede is.
I just said they would remove themselves from the United
removing
States
yourself.
of America.
No, you said the definition is removing themselves from America. That's not the definition.
In definition, in their sense.
So yeah, apparently I mean, I don't blame them. Honestly, America right now is horrible. Doesn't deserve to be called a good country because I mean we're being led by big brain sleepy man. You know. So
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
don't
don't think
blame them.
he's that
And
big brain
honestly,
though.
it's like I don't know, man. The country right now is just not good. It's not good. Not very good. I mean, we got riots. We got people being murdered every single day because, hey, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't. I mean, if Texas becomes their own country, they're gonna be like a oil powerhouse. That's for sure.
This could be like another Iran.
Iran, there it is. I don't
Because they
think we're
have a
gonna
lot of
be
oil
anything.
over there.
I don't think we're gonna be anything like Iran. But sure.
It said oil by oil, not by
Well, yeah. I
terrorists.
mean,
That would be bad.
yeah. I mean, if I okay. I mean, I don't think we'll be able to manage very long though, because like being our own country, we're gonna have to come up with our own like constitution. We'll probably stay like. I mean, if we were to secede, that
That would
we'd
be
probably keep
crazy.
like. Yeah, that would be insane and not very good. But I mean, whatever, man. I mean, I don't necessarily support it, right? But America is. I'd prefer
America's
to be
being
called a
America.
Texan citizen than being an American citizen. So that's just a fact. Because Texas doesn't have that many problems. I mean, it has its problems, but that's just because it's ran by human beings. So it's obviously got its problems. But Texas is, I think, it's a lot calmer than like New York and things like that with all those millions of billions of trillions of people in one place. Like California, take that for example. That's horrible.
Well, more or
Jesus
less
Christ.
LA specifically.
Well, yeah,
The rest
specifically
of
LA is
California is desert and dry.
yeah, there's nothing there.
Or on fire, you know.
Yeah, one of the two.
But
I
they do
feel like
got some rain. They're getting some rain that's rolling
do
in
they now?
there. So that's gonna be good for them.
They really don't like rain though. Like they're
I
not
think
used to
they're
rain.
gonna like some rain to put out some of the forest fires. So they can.
I mean, I'm saying no. I'm saying they're not used to it.
If
Our
my
driving
if my
changes.
state was on fire, I would definitely appreciate some rain.
I mean, yeah, any normal human being would, but look at all this bamboo I planted. Are you happy with it?
I don't get why it's in that area.
Because I just put it there. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, plant it
Too
in the
bad.
jungle.
No, I
It's
want us to have
dumb.
our own little.
Yeah,
No, die.
plant it in the jungle, cause like near it. We live near a jungle. Be like easy.
Yeah, but I want it to be right here.
You're stupid.
I'm not stupid for wanting bamboo right there. You could plant bamboo wherever you want. It doesn't really matter.
Bamboo, Ramboo. No one cares.
Okay, what in the world? Yeah, alright, I'm gonna...
Bamboo, shmamboo.
Hey, come here. Come here. I have something for you.
Stop it. What?
Come here. Haha. Hey.
You hit me, I
Hey,
hit
Tom,
you.
I dropped my sword. I threw an egg at you, sir.
I know.
Hey,
I hit you with a potato.
get
Oops.
out of my bed. Stupid woman. Also,
Yeah.
I got us a book. I got us a new book.
Yo. What's it called?
Yeah. It's not called anything. Wait, crap, where's my book? Oh, it's in here. So, what rank should we use? We use, like, army ranks in the other one. So
Air Force ranks. No.
Yeah, a pilot.
Chief,
I am
Chief
pilot.
Master Retard reporting for duty.
So, we should use space ranks?
Nah.
Space Force ranks? Okay. You're Guardian.
No, that's stupid.
I am the
said
chief,
no, no,
chief,
no, that's
chief
dumb.
Guardian
No,
of
no,
the
stop.
Space
No.
Force. So what ranks, you idiot?
I don't know,
Wait.
but not that.
Oh. Okay, well.
Where's the flowers? Do we have flowers?
I don't know. That must be. Well, yeah, we should somewhere. I mean, look outside, you dingus. Like.
No, those are
there's
too
just
big.
wires
You don't have anything.
Bruh, come outside. Okay. Look
Okay.
behind our house. Literally not too big. Literally look right
They
here.
have
Behind
giant
our...
roses. I want those.
Literally look behind our house.
Oh,
See?
yeah, you're right. That's where they all went. Okay.
Put this. Ooh, man, we're getting a lot of saplings from these things. Very good. Do you like getting a lot of saplings from my trees? God, I feel like we're getting less and less saplings. Not good for the environment. Need more tree. I tried planting a lot of trees, but then ran out of saplings. I wanted to, like, surround our house in trees. But then I failed. You know, because Minecraft sucks. Yeah, you see? Look at all those flowers right there. Right there.
I know.
Good. Use those.
I did.
You dingbat. Jesus.
No.
Ew.
I need
Mob drop. Also, every bit of gunpowder you have, save it, please.
I got nothing.
And I'm saying when you get it, because whenever we go to the Nether to get netherite, netherite is explosion proof and fireproof. So literally, we need to have you drop your scaffoldings. By the way.
Okay, I'll pick them up.
Like, netherite is so rare that if you just mined in a straight line, you never find it. Well, you might find it, like, once, but, like, it's so rare, so we have to go down there and, like, to the certain level, which is 15, and then just explode, literally.
Yeah,
Chunks of
so
it.
we just got, like, TNT that crap?
Yeah, literally just TNT that crap, and, yeah. So, that's how I got so lucky, is I literally found a sweet spot, and I just exploded that entire area, and all that good stuff.
Epic.
Very epic. Let's see this house actually get done, because literally it's been garbage for the past 3 years. They haven't had it done yet.
Oh! So, any other news? Like,
any other news?
COVID, man. It's going bad.
Yeah,
it is going up.
It was...
I like how last time,
I
it's
mean,
going down, guys. No, it's going up. It's going way up.
I mean, you know, it's a virus.
We've had to, like, quarantine, like, 2 people, but then, like, we had to quarantine, like, 25 others because they got exposed.
Yeah. Well, you know what
2
they say.
people caused a great mass
yeah,
extinction
clearly.
of students.
They just literally...
Well, temporary extinction. They'll be back.
Temporary extinction.
Yeah, it exists. It's a word. In my world.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't think there's any, like, news, per se, in my little corner.
I mean, the riots...
There's been no riots here, so I mean, yeah, that's old news, really. I mean,
no one wants to listen to that.
it's still pretty relevant, but it's like,
Yeah.
God, it's like, everyone has already been talking. There's no point in saying... Nice sorting you got there. Why'd you put stone in the general use block?
Yeah, I thought those were general use.
No, like, general use means, like, crafting tables, chests, stuff like that.
I thought those would be considered a tool.
Well,
I mean, I don't know. They kind of are, but...
Chop down all this bamboo. Are planting even more. Have our own bamboo forest, man.
Not too fond of this.
Yeah? Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you should get good, bro.
I am, by deleting it. Next topic.
Come on, next topics. There it is.
So,
I mean,
how long do you think it's going to take before your school gets fully shut down?
I mean, we're in a pretty small town. Like, literally nothing happens here. So, I mean, it'll take a while. Plus, they were starting to, like, request students to come to school. Like, they're trying to force them to come to school.
Yeah, because I bet, like, the attendance is pretty...
Oh, it's horrible. But, like,
yeah,
all my attendance, like, no, not all of my attendance, but, like, 90% of my attendance is, like, uncalled for. I should be counted there for, like, 90% of my classes. Because, like, literally I'm always there. I always make sure I join the Zoom. But for some reason, they're just like, no, you're not actually. It's really annoying. Jesus, I'll go to the class, and then I'll have to tell my teacher, like, hey man, you counted me absent for the class. Was. And that's kind of why I have so many absences. And they sent a letter to me, like, hey man, you need to start attending.
What? I am! Like,
Yeah, I literally am attending classes. I don't know what you want me to do.
oh,
No, it's
sorry,
nice.
we thought you were Bilbo Baggins. Sorry.
Yeah, we thought we were Billy Bob Baggins, bro. Hey, Billy Oh, Billy Bob Baggins. So, yeah, it sucks. Literally, you want your slab back? There you go. Oh my god, take your freaking everything back. Jesus. So yeah, it's not great. It's kind of horrible, honestly. I mean, my sister has gotten her second letter for attendance, so she's even worse.
Is she like
And like a lot
remote
of
or something or
no, she's in person.
what? Gosh.
Because so my you see, because she's like, I'm not gonna say like
An idiot.
dumb. I'm not gonna say dumb, but like
A
she's
retard.
just not big brain, right?
Oh.
So like she has like, I, if she was virtual, she wouldn't like get anything done.
No. A lot of people
Like
don't get anything done virtual.
she'd just play video games all day, and that's like okay. So yeah, we can't trust her being like to do schoolwork. It wouldn't work. She'd end up failing her class. And that was evident by like the literal start of the year. She just failed her classes. I was like, oh my god, we're
How?
not doing this.
Jeez.
She
Like,
actually failed PE. Like,
wow. How do you fail PE?
I don't know. She had like a 69. I was like, what?
Come on. Wow, that's
How?
technically passing, but still, that's sad.
Well, no, here in Texas, 70 plus passing.
70 plus? That's good. Over here at 65 plus.
Really? That's so bad.
We have low expectations.
I could talk about that conversation I had with Dave. So yeah, I think it was like yesterday.
A few days ago. I think like
No, it was yesterday because I remember I told you. Anyway, so we were talking about like, I guess, science and like how if God exists, etc., etc. So if you don't like us talking about how your religion sucks, don't listen to this conversation. But anyways, continuing. We got into a pretty heated, I want to say pretty heated argument about whether God exists. But it went originally, so it started with me making like a not even like serious joke. I was just like something, I don't know. I made some dumb joke, and Dave and the Cheddar guy, I think, commented on it, right? With some kind of generic
philosophical. Like,
yeah, like
actually,
some in general Christian stuff, like what you hear from every single Christian on earth. It's dumb. Like I'm just
not
like,
for
dude,
me.
I don't
I try
hear
not
your
to bring it up.
Yeah, I mean, I bring up religion, but only in like joking scenarios. I don't try to be serious about it because I'm not a religious guy, so I don't do religion.
Believe
So
what you want to believe in, broski.
that's what I believe in. Like, sure, believe in what you want to do. I don't care as long as you're not hurting yourself.
Yeah, or anyone.
But these guys were so dead set on like proving to me that God exists that I was just like, okay, you want to do this? Sure, we'll do it. So I ended up making a group chat to talk about. Well, originally it started to just stay in the main Discord because like I don't know, they just were like switching to DMs or anything, even though they said multiple times, "Hey, go to DMs, bro." Then they just continued it in the chat, like okay. So, oh, sorry, ruining your work here, but so we continued on, and I remember one of their points was, so we were talking about how like science is facts and like they explain like the beginnings of the world and how we evolved from a certain species
Oh yeah,
of
there's a stone
ape.
chest. Yeah.
What?
I was like, oh, there's a stone chest. I didn't see
Yeah, dingus. Anyways, so we started talking about, and then I think at some point, someone like I stated that breathing, like science has proven that we need to breathe oxygen to live, right?
Precisely.
So
Everyone should agree with that.
but Dave comes here and he's just like, no, science is just a bunch of theories. It's not actually true. And I'm just like, what do you mean? Are you not breathing right now to live? Like,
No, it's a conspiracy theory.
what do you mean?
Like that's
it
their
is fact.
mindset.
It is straight fact that you have to breathe some sort of oxygen to somehow live on this earth. And I don't know how he thinks that's a theory. Like what? It's a fact, sir. Are
If
you breathing
anyone
in
wants to
oxygen to
drop
live?
some knowledge on us, maybe we're wrong, surprisingly.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe
Like,
we're just wrong. Maybe their
maybe we don't
science is just
understand their philosophical ideas, so...
clearly. I think we're below their big brain level. But anyway, so eventually we started talking about evolution and like
Oh boy.
I don't know what these cocaine these guys just got off of, but they were like evolution is not a fact, and I'm just like, what do you mean?
Oppenheimer. Eep. It's like,
What do
that's
you mean?
pretty rough.
Evolution's been proven multiple times, like ducks growing webbed feet, like literal humans like changing over the years of life. Like, what do you mean there's no proof of evolution? And they'd always ask for proof of our scientific findings and like the actual facts behind the science. And we'd provide, because I remember I found pictures of like evolved versions of ducks, etc., evolved version of human bones, etc. But whenever because he said multiple times that the Bible was directly like correlated to real world events and said there was records of it, and I'm just like, okay, then why don't you give us the proof? I mean, we gave you our proof, so I think we deserve a little bit of proof in return. Like, I think that's fair. So when when we asked for the proof, he completely denied to give us anything. Like, I,
And who's we
why?
in this situation?
Vortex, the old sheriff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the assistant sheriff, the I don't remember. He's something in oh yeah, he's the
He's SWAT.
XO and
Yeah.
yeah, he's the XO and SWAT and the Mano. But we were like completely destroying him in this argument. Like he had no basis for his argument at all. All he said was like the only basis he had was that like what you call it that the Bible is somehow correlated to like real world events, and didn't give us any like examples or anything. And then he
Right.
went on to say, "Well, I couldn't translate the real Bible because it's
Translate
in
it, it's
old."
in English.
He's talking about like the original Bible that's in like Old Hebrew.
I don't get it.
And then so I asked him, okay, well then how do we know what it says if it's not translated? If you can't translate it, no one speaks this language. How do we know what it says? And then he had no refuted point for that, obviously, because there is no refutable point to that. I mean, if you can somehow find out a refutable point to that, congratulations, because I don't know how big brain you are. You must be freaking mega brained. But like,
Mega Brain.
like Jesus, you must speak every language on earth. But I don't. Well, actually, yeah, he did have a point. He said, he asked me if I could read Old English, which how could I read Old English? I wasn't born then. Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean
I
Old
can't.
English? What did he mean by Old
Old.
English?
It's
Like
like
Shakespeare
this.
Old English or like old
No,
English?
like Old English, like real Old English.
I don't know. It would
And
probably
I'm
make
just
no
like,
sense to me. It'd be like, what? What
oh
is
no, it doesn't make sense to
what
me
does
either.
the word jib mean?
What does that mean?
Like,
And I was like, dude, come on, like. You can't translate Old Hebrew. I can't translate Old English. So it's like, you're kind of just proving my point. We don't understand what it says. We literally cannot translate this information. So, like, how do we know it says what you're saying it says? It could have easily been manipulated by someone who speaks, like, modern Hebrew and is like, oh, hey, this means that, because it's, like, different. Because it's completely different languages, essentially. I mean, it's the same basis, but just, like, a completely different era, like Jesus, like way old. And it went on and on and on. And for some reason, he brought up the argument and said, "Well, if I went out and lived on the ocean forever and had my children in the ocean,
what?
that my children would grow fish like like fins." And I'm just like,
What? I don't
"How?
know.
No."
They wouldn't. You
So,
wouldn't survive anyways.
yeah, that's exactly what I said. You would
Unless you're
literally
living in like
die.
a submarine, but like that's not
Yeah,
really
like
what
that
you.
wouldn't.
I don't.
I
What do you
I
mean,
had to
dude?
explain to him 30 times, and he still didn't get it, that evolution only occurs when you need it to survive. And you would die before you could even get to the point where you're actually surviving in the ocean. You wouldn't be able to form gills just by living in the ocean. It
That's
doesn't
not
work
how
like that.
that works, Dave. Like,
And
God.
like he kept on trying to like push that point, and I'm just like, we are already highly developed, very highly developed land dwelling creatures. We don't live in the ocean.
We don't
Our
need
bodies
to
have
live
already
in the
been
ocean.
formed.
We're
Yeah,
perfectly
literally.
fine. Like,
And if we did live in the ocean, we'd probably be hunted to death by sharks and octopuses and all those weird creatures out there.
because if
We
you
wouldn't be
haven't
able to live
figured
in them.
out, arms and legs aren't very fast in swimming
Exactly.
compared
We
to big
wouldn't like
fish that have.
exactly. We literally would not be able to live, and then we'd drown probably. Like our natural instinct actually would be not to live in the water in the first place. Like we'd naturally not want to drown. Like so our body would instantly want to go up. We wouldn't have a choice in that. Like we can't control like if our body tells us that we are about to die, our immediate normal human instinct is
Figure
hey.
out a way to survive.
Yeah, exactly. Literally. And then he tried to say that we were single hunters,
What?
which
What does that mean?
completely incorrect because humans naturally work together. We are a species trying to survive, and normally in society, working together has bigger
Is
chances of
key
surviving.
to everything.
Yeah, literally. So I don't
You
know what you
have
mean
good team working
single hunters.
skills, along with
Like
leadership skills.
yeah, I don't understand how he come to the conclusion that we are somehow single hunters. We literally cavemen worked together to get food to feed everyone. So no correlation, no big brain.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how you came to that conclusion, Dave, but sure, good on you. I mean, at the beginning of the conversation, when him saying oxygen, breathing oxygen is a theory, that my friend is that already broke the ice for saying he's a retard. Like we already know, but you know. Let's see, what else did we continue to talk about? At some point, we brought up the fact that like, see, I don't want to personally offend you or anything, but like you know, we talked about how multiple children get raped on a daily basis, and
Yeah.
God just doesn't do anything about it. So he's just sitting up there
Well, if you
watching his
want to
little.
believe that, go ahead.
Well,
I
that's what
don't
I'm
care.
believing.
I don't care.
I mean,
I can't
well,
convince
because
you.
I know you're a Christian, so I
I
don't want to
couldn't
like
care
kill
less
you.
what you have to think.
Good. So, anyways, I guess I can just continue on with it. So we tried to convince him that clearly something is wrong here. Because I mean, children getting traumatic experiences, getting literally molested every day is not good. And he refuted with the point that like we chose sin, which like okay, according to the Bible, sure, we chose sin, but that doesn't mean he should just let his pupils get literally raped and murdered every single day. That doesn't seem like a very good choice as a god. But whatever. And he says he doesn't interfere with the world because like we turned our backs on him, and I'm just like, but he says in the Bible that he literally loves every human being. So shouldn't that not even be a point? Like he should love us unconditionally if that's the case. If he loves us, then why is he letting this happen to us? It doesn't make sense to me. And he said that we were his children, not his subjects. Which I mean, okay, then why is he letting his children of all people get abused and literally killed every single day and get murdered by a violent disease? I mean, and that's just science being science. That it literally has nothing to do with religion. It is like what happens in the world has nothing to do with what God has to say. It literally has what to do with what Mother Nature wants. It's what literally the Earth wants. If it, the virus probably exists because humans are a disease in themselves because we are destroying the Earth. In my opinion, my personal opinion,
We're getting a little better at it. We're getting a little better at cleaning everything up, but
I mean, yeah, we're getting better, but in my personal opinion, everything happens for a reason. So this virus being here, like, well, I'm not gonna say everything, because, like, rape shouldn't happen. That's just, no, sorry. That just shouldn't happen. But I'm saying, like, most things, like, in Mother Nature happen for a very good reason. Like, so this virus being here, no coincidence. It has to have some purpose. And
kill the
obviously
old.
that purpose, there it
Get rid of
is.
the weak.
It's more.
Apocalypse.
I think it's killing more dumb people than old people because, like,
Yeah, and
the
old
dumb
people
people are the ones who are, you know, going out with no masks and being like, "Oh,
Karens.
masks don't need to exist." Yeah, exactly, those kinds of people.
It's
So
against
I
my
think,
constitution. No way, guys. What
but
constitutional right does it say that you are allowed to not wear a mask? I don't know any
yeah,
constitutional right that even comes close to saying that.
I've
Jeez,
never heard of
like,
that.
what? I don't get you idiots.
Yeah, big
Like, are you
problems. Big
kidding
problems.
me? It's absurd.
So yeah, I mean, I believe 100% that this virus exists for some reason. It may kill some innocent bystanders,
But, like,
because
they're just in the way. They're collateral.
it's collateral damage. The human race is so big that it has zero effect on literally our
It
population.
literally
'Cause, I
doesn't.
mean,
Like, it's way too
we
many.
have 7 trillion people on this earth, right? So,
It's about
I
to blow
mean,
up, dude.
yeah, literally every time a person is born, every 2 people that are born, that's more people born, right? Because those 2 people get into a relationship, and when mommy and daddy love each other really much,
I don't
that
want to
that whole story. So I mean, once they repopulate, that's just even more human beings, and then
Yeah.
it becomes overcrowded. So I mean, this virus has to be like some kind of. It's not by the government or anything. I'm not saying that. That would be retarded, completely just dumb. I have no basis to say it's from the government. Like, once I have proof, sure, but I don't
Yeah,
have
like,
any basis to
it's
say.
from King Jong-un.
Yeah, seriously, it's not from the Chinese government or. But this virus exists because we are, as a species, we are getting to be too big and too much of a threat to Mother Nature itself. Like, we are killing Earth. Literally, the ozone layer is probably like
I
dying. Well,
mean,
it
it
already is. It is
replenishes
dying.
itself, but, like, at the rate that we're
It,
destroying it, then it's not
yeah,
gonna,
it
there ain't
can't
gonna be
catch
enough to
up.
replenish itself.
It just can't catch up with like our complete like disregard for like
That's why I can respect Elon Musk for his cars. They look hideous, but
yeah.
at least they're doing something good
Yeah,
for the
literally that's the only like
environment.
some Teslas look really good, like what was it? It was
The
like one of the
Model
Teslas that
X, or whatever.
Model X. No, I
The
don't think it's the
sedan
Model
one,
X.
that looks cool. The truck looks retarded.
I hate the truck. It looks dumb. It was like the one of the sedans he had. It looked
Yeah,
really
the
nice.
Model X, or whatever.
I don't remember. But yeah, I can respect because he was
I
really,
really like his
trying
car that goes into space. That's a good car. I want to drive
yeah,
that.
but yeah, he's a good guy. I think he's a bit of a meme, but he's a good guy. So
He
I
talks
mean,
weird.
does he? I've never heard him talk. I never personally watched anything of Elon Musk.
I don't know. He has like a weird mumble.
I never really watched him. I just know he's like the meme of the internet, the god of the internet. Because he's Elon Musk. So
Oh wow,
there it is.
that's the big boy time. Time.
That's the big boy timer.
Video
So
full screen. We'll see you Sunday.
yeah, Sunday.